the couple that bought the Santa Fe traded in a Suburban. And they were a couple that were driving through our lot, didn't want to stop, and eventually I was able to get them to stop, ask them a few questions, and determine what they were looking for, and got them to look at a Santa Fe. They ended up test driving it, and we ended up being able to come to terms with them, and they were tickled to death with it. And they were mostly interested in getting better gas mileage. And of course, the vehicle they had was out of warranty, so ours had the warranty in, which was a plus to them, and so they were happy.
My last customer that bought a Santa Fe was a realtor from Greenville, and he wanted it because it was black in color, had that beautiful new tan interior in it, and he just thought it projected an image that he was trying to do in his business.
Well, I have a couple that came in and bought a Santa Fe from me, and they take care of elderly people, and they're always driving them back and forth to the doctors. They love their car. They had never had a backup camera. They'd never had the phone that they could call people from their car. They'd never heard of any of that stuff, and they were just like kids in a candy store. You know, they got everything in the car. They got the heated seats, they got the heated steering wheel, they got everything they could get, and they just loved it. Still do, of course. And it's huge. You know, it has a third row seat, and they have a lot of people to transport and children. So they were very, very happy with their car and really have been satisfied.
They weren't really wanting to buy it at night. They were just driving through looking. Their words is, we're not buying, we're looking. But in the end, they found something they liked, were happy with, price-wise, and the vehicle, and bought.
The Santa Fe is still considered like a mid-size SUV, but you also have all the features of your third row seat and has all kinds of luxury features. There's no other vehicle in its class that you could get for that price or with that warranty that, Hyundai is so famous for.
Santa Fe, what can you say about the Santa Fe? There's so many great Santa Fe's out there. I mean, you get a third row seat with your V6, which is a great power, like 290 horsepower in this vehicle. Great for towing, great for family, 6-passenger. You actually can fold your third row seat down. It makes it flat all the way across for storage. A lot of SUVs have that where they kind of bulk up like that. Santa Fe does not do that.
And we had an orange, burnt orange color. She fell in love with the color. She trades in a Chrysler because she just fell in love with the car. And that has a lot to do with these cars. People, if they get in it, they drive them, they feel safe, the visibility is really good in that car, especially, they fall in love with them.
It worked out well. The Santa Fe was plenty big, and I think they were surprised the room that it had, so that it sold itself. I didn't have to convince them it was a vehicle for them.
And like I said, you want to get an SUV that's still affordable and has all the features of a high-end luxury vehicle. Hyundai's the go-to vehicle. They've ramped up the front end, and customers are totally satisfied with the Santa Fe experience. I mean, they have all of the options they're looking for, but at a much lower rate than, what you're going to pay for a higher-end vehicle.
They also have a 4-cylinder and those things, and they get around 30 miles per gallon on an SUV, which is great for a full-size SUV. You can't beat it. A lot of people who want those are family people who just have kids and so forth like that, or like to camp and get out and just do their things in the family.